With the harsh winter we are having this year, it may seem that everyone is getting sick. Even though it is a myth that common colds and flus are caused by low temperatures, there are some illnesses that become more prevalent during the winter months.
So I see a lot more upper respiratory tract infections. I see a lot more middle ear disease, just because their eustachian tubes aren't working very well, their sinuses aren't working very well. They tend to have more difficulties with recurrent sinusitis.
With so many people on a college campus, it can be difficult to avoid getting sick, even while making healthy choices. But some students are engaging in behaviors that may be more harmful than they realize. Many students sleep in shared cold air rooms in the fraternities and sororities across campus. There are health risks associated with sleeping near so many people.
Namely, things like colds, and especially this year, influenza, which when contracted can affect even young people dramatically, leading to hospitalization and potentially even more problems.
Many students enjoy sleeping in cold air rooms because of the low temperatures, but during the winter, these conditions can be dangerous to your health.
Obviously, hypothermia is always an issue when the temperatures are below zero, and I think that in a very cold setting, that would be a risk.
Cold air rooms are not the only threat to students' health. In order to help them feel warmer, many students will consume alcohol before braving the cold.
Actually, when you drink alcohol, it dilates the peripheral blood vessels, and so when that happens, your skin will feel warmer. So the common misconception is that when you're drinking, you're actually warmer. In fact, you're losing a lot of body heat this way, and so your core and your organs are actually getting colder. So in that thought, you would see that you may be actually colder as a result of drinking, leading to potentially hypothermia if you were to be overexposed to the colds.
Hypothermia is a serious medical condition that often requires hospitalization. When consuming alcohol, it is important for students to wear layers to help prevent this illness.
Well, you're just more susceptible. You're lowering your resistance if you're not dressing appropriately for the winter.
There are simple things students can do to help boost their immune system during the winter. Doctors suggest taking a multivitamin and washing hats and gloves regularly, as well as staying hydrated.
I think the big thing is to make sure, and sounds very corny, but make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids.
For any further questions, you can contact the Purdue University Student Health Center. Reporting for Fast Track, I'm Erica Seifert.